Planet of the Fakes 4 Families. And Pigstar HH. News. Breaking news, mother shot and killed her 4 kids, her neighbor then killed herself. Heartbreaking update. 6 people lost their lives in the incident after a mother turned a gun on a neighbor and then killed 4 of her children before turning the gun on herself. Police say the shooter, identified as Brittany Tucker, encountered the first victim, identified as 20-year-old neighbor Antisha Logwood, and asked her, "What are you laughing at?" before shooting and killing her. Police say Tucker then went back to her apartment and shot and killed 4 of her children. All of the children were 12 years of age or younger. 1 was a baby. The children were identified as Tremaine Tucker, 12, Treshelle Tucker, 8, Treasure Tucker, 5, and Gloria Tucker, 5 months old. Police say victims' families have been notified. Police believe Tucker was dealing with mental health issues. They say Tucker had been seen walking around the apartment complex in recent days waving a gun around. Police say Tucker purchased the gun legally just days before the incident. Original story. Monroe police are investigating a murder-suicide at the Parkview apartment complex in Monroe. According to a spokesperson from MPD, they were notified of a shooting before 8:00 p.m. Thursday. Investigators determined through witness statements and testimonies that a mother shot multiple of her own kids before shooting herself. Police say witnesses confirmed she had a mental health condition and had bought the gun days prior to Thursday's shooting. MPD is following leads regarding this. Police did not confirm how many people were shot. In addition, we do not have the ages or names of the victims at this time. Oncoming police car MINROE Police Department Oncoming police car. Source, No 8 News. Facebook opinions on Louisiana mother kills neighbor and 4 children before turning gun on herself. I have personally giving the residents a ride for work and also to go vote. I see that company or property directly across from Parkview empty. Upgrade and expand it to a nice gated community with nice laundry on site, park, pool, rec room and watch the change and put Walmart or Super One Foods in the area and I bet my PPL will see a chance to change I can guarantee. We vote for change but soon as y'all get in y'all forget and yes we vote. Love my home city MS Summer Sun Mayor Mayo rebuild Parkview and you will see a change I can guarantee a different look will bring different outlook I know and I also know some of the PPL work out there so tax money should help plus it's government funded do it ASAP. This has really been already going on long time ago in the big states Louisiana is only playing catch up to the world. These beautiful children. And that innocent young lady. Beyond tragic, sad, horrific. Lord, please comfort and strengthen those families as only you can. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, folded hands. So sad. I was afraid of this and believe it's more to come. The children have had no outlet since COVID-19. Some of these kids are stuck at home with parents, caregivers who are abusive, neglectful, and mentally ill. This quarantine and the fear of COVID-19 has just added a new level of paranoia to those already mentally disturbed. Rip to those babies' sleepy face. Lord have mercy sure don't sound like mental illness look more like Satan had a hold on her. Wasn't too far gone went and bought gun and then walking around waving it should have been reported then, and to kill your own children sick alright well at least God has got this and he said and these last days this world be going on. Sounds like postpartum psychosis. Not sure if she suffered from mental health before but it is so sad that she wasn't able to get the help she needed so that her babies, and the neighbor could still be here crying face wow. How many different ways can the ball get dropped? How was she able to purchase the gun? Was she reported for days of waving a gun around? If it was reported, what steps were taken to protect her from her own actions and protect others? So many questions to which we may or may not get answers. We have to get better at recognizing mental health issues and addressing them. These are definitely difficult days. She already had mental health issues, then on top of that she had post-depression, she was paranoid and it showed, and she was obviously hearing voices. This was seen for days and nobody helped her. I feel bad for the kids and the woman because she obviously had no support system. People talk about this like it's a joke, but mental illness is real. Pensive face, pensive face. I can't stand how people just love to pass judgment. Just because this woman went out and bought a gun does not mean she knew what the hell she was doing. Ain't no telling what the FK was going through that lady head. Apparently it had to have been something mental in order for her to go and purchase a gun, which means she already had mental thoughts going through her head, which ultimately those thoughts made her kill an innocent person, her innocent kids, and then turn the gun on herself, which means she was definitely unstable. If you have never been depressed or had some real shit happen to you, and I mean real shit, then you wouldn't understand. Nobody knows what has happened to this woman in her life. I'm not saying what she did was right, but she definitely had issues and was FKD up in the head for whatever reason, which could be many. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have time, thank you very, very, very much.